Please open this head, needless in this real. We reminisce back into a time when we tease with the kids. Play at your own risk, a master on this fantastical hit on point guard with this. I pass and assist. I'm bad, that new bitch, they basketball trick. I'ma give it to you now, nigga. Of course I got the crown, nigga. Just to bow down or fight another round, since you're off the ground, nigga. How you gon' block the mission?
Hello everyone, welcome to the reading. I will be having a reading on Dua Lipa and her husband, Callum Turner. I'm going to be seeing what's up with this romantic couple, right? Newlyweds, congratulations to them. We're going to be seeing, are these people compatible? What's really going on, if there's any tea? Before I get to all the good questions, let me just see. Spiritual compatibility, what can we see? Spiritually, are these people compatible? What's going on spiritually? Are these people compatible spiritually? What can we see? I'm seeing that she's strong and he's strong, but there might be things going on with this. Also, something that needs to be sacrificed, right? You guys know what I say. When cards come out in the position of a cross, it represents a sacrifice. Before I get to that, let me just see what's going on with this first card. Okay, so what I'm seeing here is a grounded energy, right? These two, they ground each other out. And let me just say, with my intuitive eye, and this is deep, with my intuitive eye, these two look extremely compatible, right? Just with my intuitive eye, right? Now let me use my God-given gift to look into the energies. I'm seeing a couple that brings balance to each other. A couple that grounds each other out. I'm seeing for her that she's a strong woman. Very strong. Very powerful. It's telling me she's opinionated, and I'm not saying that's bad at all, right? Are we supposed to be brain dead without having opinions? It's telling me she's an opinionated woman. She knows what she wants. She knows what she likes. She has her opinions, and she voices it out. With this man, it's telling me that he's able to handle it. You know, despite his rough exterior, he's a sensitive guy. It's telling me that when he gives Pound Town out, he gives Pound Town out with love. So that's good, right? Ladies, don't you love that? A man giving you romantic Pound Town that can fill up every crevice with love, devotion, strength, romance, kindness. It's telling me gentle, intuitive healing. Ooh, so this man, he's strong enough to handle all that fire, all that strength. They balance each other out extremely well. Now, though, also, let me just say, before we get to the sacrifice, that this man, it's telling me at the heart of this situation, he's almost the glue. It's telling me he's the glue. It's saying that he can subdue her strength, because her strength does need some subduing. Because all this power, and it doesn't matter if it's with a man or a woman, all this power, it can be destructive. Right? If you don't have a partner that can balance you out. Look at that reading I did for, what's that woman's name? You know that one that works in Dune, that movie? She's an actress, and she's always doing things with Law Roach. And look, is Law Roach destiny swapping with her? Because how do I know his name and I don't know her name? You know the guy that Law Roach, he styles, that woman that's with the actor, I think he's Spider-Man or some shit. I ain't gonna get it anymore. But it was saying that, like, she's the strength and stuff, and her guy, he's kind of, like, weak, no offense, right? So it's like you want a balance, with the strong woman. You want someone that's equally strong, that's intuitive as well, that can balance her out, subdue all that destructive energy. But a sacrifice is needing to happen, guys. And why a sacrifice is needing to happen is because they're receiving the evil eye. It is what it is. Let's not play stupid here. Why do you think that the warrior of air is all these different entities, right? Some people say demons. Some people say gods with the lower G. I'm going to just call out for what it is. There's an energy. I don't know, guys. It's giving almost demonic possession. Someone in this couple is prone to demonic possession, right? And let me just ask before I get to this. Who's prone to demonic possession? Is it the man or is it the woman? What can we see? Or is it both? What is it? Is it going to be a man or a woman that comes out? Okay, I see a woman here. I see a man here. I see a man here. Okay, this is giving deeper insight. The first card that came out was a woman. This Empress is saying that the woman is open to demonic possession. Not just that, this guy is giving a deep message. It's saying that he's really intuitive. And what does that mean? When you're an empath and you're very intuitive, sometimes that opens you up to demonic psychic attacks. The energy is telling me I'm right and I'm onto something. He's open to demonic psychic spiritual attacks. At the same time, though, he's not new to this, so he knows what it is. I wonder what his zodiac sign is. It's very fascinating. But it's telling me that he's up for it. But it's going to be a lot going on. So let me just say that. It's going to be a lot going on. Now, I'm seeing that psychic attacks, the evil eye, entities trying to attack, trying to destroy this bliss, this balance of emotional harmony, emotional prosperity, abundance, right? That's just what I'm getting. It's very sad, very fucked up. Why? Because these two are very happy. Ooh, this is so deep, it's powerful, it's giving me chills. Guess why? There's this woman on Instagram. I don't know if I should share, but I love her so much because she's like morbidly obese, right? She's like 1,000 pounds and shit. I think she's supposed to be like Egyptian, if I'm correct. I don't know. All I know is that she's at all these like Arab looking parties and she's supposed to be a belly dancer, but she doesn't belly dance. All she does is like make her fat move, like her fat back, her fat ass. Like her ass is fake too, right? This isn't me hating or anything. She has like people with their eyes would say that's a bad BBL, whatever, right? I'm not judging on that. And she has like a boob job. You guys know who I'm talking about. And I think her name is Boozy something. I don't know. But I love seeing her. Like, I'm obsessed. Like, I swear to God, I'm so obsessed. It's something about that big bitch that just has me obsessed, right? But why do they have her at weddings? Why would they bring a scantily clad obese woman to like be obese and shit and dance at their weddings, right? It's beautiful. It has to do with the evil eye. Someone was kind enough in one of those Instagram videos to share. I didn't have to ask. I was like, I've been seeing her now forever. And I was just like, why would they have a woman like this? Doesn't this go against like Islam or something, whatever? And someone in the comments just randomly decided to share that it goes back to kind of like, like their tradition, before like being Muslim was a thing there, that the evil eye, when a newlywed couple, they're together and they're happy and they're in bliss, they have a woman that's like basically half naked, if you want to call it half naked. It's not half naked to me, but half naked, belly dancing and shit, because it attracts that evil eye to that woman. So instead of the newlyweds just being happy and you just see them, right, as the center and everyone is putting energy into them, you have a loud noise, right, a visible, not actual making noise in this noise sense, right, in the sound sense, but loud in the sense that like, it's an actual belly dancer at a wedding moving and gyrating and shit. And what that does is it like warps the energy of that evil eye and it just like makes it like move past that couple and shit. And it like brings it to her. But since she's like a tool of divinity, it just like bounces away, right? So everyone is safe and good. These people needed a fat ass Egyptian belly dancer, bitch, because what I'm seeing here is that, like, people are sending the evil eye. People are hating because this woman is really happy. They know that she getting fucked good. They know that the pound town's good. They know that she's happy. It's just telling me haters, guys. It's haters. This is energy, guys. It's haters directing energy to stop this Nine of Cups. What is the Nine of Cups? It represents bliss, right? It's no reason, right? It's not any reason why, like, or let me phrase it. There's a reason. I'm only human, guys, right? There's a reason why this Nine of Cups has, like, a person here. A woman, could be a man, I don't know. But it's just like, their happiness, why is it in the spiritual ethers, right? Because your mood, your vibe, that has to do with energy. When someone's fucking you up or doing something dirty, or you had to deal with some sort of fucked up shit in the past with a negative bitch, negative dude, whatever, they like that negativity. It's almost like that energy vampire shit. They want you to be stuck in it. Why? Because they're miserable, right? And they're evil. So they're trying to fuck up your vibe. This represents bliss, energetic, happy bliss. It was in reverse, right? In the vibe of a sacrifice. People want them to not be happy. They don't want this Nine of Cups energy. At the same time, though, you fucking dumb evil bitches that's hating on this beautiful couple. Look, the fruit flies are going crazy everywhere and shit. It's saying that it's not going to work in the long run, guys, right? This guy, he's an intuitive person, right? He's going to fight all this sort of psychic abuse that they're receiving, because they're definitely receiving psychic abuse, right? The Hangman in reverse. All that sort of negativity, he's going to alchemize it into beauty. So he's going to be fucking his chick even better now because of this shit. Right on for him. That's great. All this hate because the passion that they have together. Like, why people can't mind their own business, right? Why are people so pathetic? You know, if you're so jealous about it, you know, like, fucking get on a dating app. Fucking go out and meet somebody. Don't be a demonic bitch looking at this happy couple and shit because you know that things is blissful for them, because you can see it with the energy. So it's like now you're trying to actually literally send demons their way, and you're trying to cause a fucking crisis and shit for this couple. That's so not cool, guys. That's bullshit. So what I'm seeing here is, in the long run, things are going to be okay, right? Spiritual protection, again. It's just that people are fucking hating on these two because they're pathetic. Bad hating ass energies. Fuck that shit. We're not about that shit. Fuck that shit. Now let's see. Does she love her man? I'm gonna ask. Just tell me the truth from this day. Does she love her man? Saying that it's going to be a deep message. I'm going to have to bring 2 decks out. So let's see. It's saying that she surrendered to the universe. Ooh, the divine's telling me it's true, guys. I heard a loud, like, thump against the wall, and it said true. That's beautiful. She surrendered. She said, I'm tired. I ain't got time. And she wasn't tired in the physical sense, right? Because the staffs is your vitality. So she wasn't beaten down and was like, I can't go on no more. She said, I'm tired of the fuck shit. I'm tired of the negativity. It was just telling me it's true. She said, I surrender. So yeah, she's a strong, bad bitch, right? But she knows her place in the scheme of things. She surrendered to the universe. I absolutely love that. It's telling me pull from this. From this. Yeah, she been through some shit. This is so beautiful, guys. She been through some shit. She's kind of just like, I surrendered. She said, I made my money. I did what I had to do. But I'm sick of the injury as far as these men, as far as life, as far as individuals. The Knight of Cups is telling the universe, I'm open to love. I love that shit for her. She said that she's open to love. Bottom of the deck. Top of the deck. These people, though, I don't know why. Remember how I was telling you earlier about her being prone to psychic spiritual attacks? When you're strong, people want to bring you down, right? It's true. How many people have I helped? I'm going to be real. I'm going to talk about myself now. How many people that I helped outside of tarot, right? Outside of the YouTube space, before I ever even touched foot in this bitch. How many goddamn people have I helped from putting money into their businesses, right? My hard-earned cash when I didn't even have the money and shit. From all sorts of shit, right? People's dreams, what they desired, right? Not receiving any help from anyone and coming to me and saying, oh, you're the only one that I could come to, right? Then they turned on me. Wish all sorts of bad, crazy shit on me. Was jealous and crazy and shit, right? How many goddamn clients now? The many goddamn clients that I had readings for that came to me a multitude of times, I should say, a multitude of times, right? Frequently. In all these few years I've been on YouTube, multiple times. And then it's so funny when my energy switch up, when I'm so happy, and I don't even be telling people when I'm happy or when something's going good for me, right? I shut up because I know energy. But when something's going really well for me and I'm so happy and I have their readings and they're like, oh, cool, thank you, blah, blah, blah. And then something happens where their spirit gets disturbed, right? And then the energy's telling me it's true. And then they want to start shit with me. Isn't that funny? And then it's kind of just like I start getting all sort of like intuitive message that like, you know, this person hates you right now. You know, this person wants to destroy you right now, right? And then it's like I had to learn the hard way to like be like, yeah, I'm hearing this intuitively. Yeah, I know it's true because my intuition don't let me down. But, you know, maybe things are going to switch up, you know. Let me just be cool, right? Let me be chill and just let them have their time, right? To vent and to whatever, to do whatever. And these people become more satanic, more evil. And then things start making sense to me, right? Then that's why the Most High be like, why do you think they were going through what they were going through? Why do you think I was beating their ass? Why do you think I put that person in their life that kept them in bondage for all these years? Why do you think that they were begging and asking you for this help and thanking you so much for all the fucking extra work that you put into their readings and shit, all the overtime and shit that you didn't get paid for? Why do you think I was kicking their ass? It was because they were evil. They were bad people, right? Desperately wicked. And did I know? Yeah, I knew. It's true, I knew, right? But, you know, my thing was I know pain, so I try to help people when they go through pain. That's me personally, right? That's just how I am. But these people, their souls didn't like me being happy. So it's kind of just deep, right? It's so deep. Now, I say that to say that people, they're hating on this woman. I don't know anything of this woman. I think I did a reading on her in the past. I don't remember anything of it. I don't even know what this woman do. I just seen her in the news. All I know is this, that people are trying to bring her down. People are trying to direct hate at her. Not just that, she has a strong man that's going to be protecting her, which is beautiful. Does she love him? I mean, what this is telling me, guys, I got to be real because I'm not a fake nigga. This woman, this bitch, I mean, she surrendered and she found a good man. I mean, right? I mean, I'm keeping it real. What do you want me to say? Some lie? I mean, this is exactly what it is. She surrendered and she got herself a good man because she opened herself up to the universe to let her receive someone that was good for her. Is that love? Does he love her? I don't know why he's telling all this passion for her. He loves her, guys. Oh, this is so beautiful. You know what I mean? I'm a sentimental little bitch sometimes. So, I mean, don't be hating on me and shit. This is so fucking beautiful. I'm so happy for him. Like, I'm not happy for her. I'm happy for him because, like, I'm happy that he's happy. He's so fucking happy. He's overjoyed because he wasn't sure. Let me just say that. He wasn't sure. When he started off, it was kind of sketchy. It was sketchy. So he gave her a little here. He gave her a little there. This was like a project for him, right? The Page of Pentacles. He's seen the value. He was appraising the value, right? But he was slow to act with the Knight of Pentacles. He was just like, she's strong. She has a little bit of a complex. It is what it is. He's like, she has a little bit of a complex. But he said, you know what? He was looking at that love, guys. He was just like, you see this shit, right? He's looking at that love. He was just like, I'm going to just offer my love. He was so serious. And this is what you want to see with love. You want to see the Ace of Cups and you want to see the Knight of Cups. The Knight of Cups by itself can just be sex, right? You know, these cards represent a multitude of things, right? I would say 80-90% of it, if we're going to be real with reading these things, 80-90% of that is your intuition, right? And the 10% is like using your intuition basically to break down the meanings of the cards, right? To like match what you're feeling intuitively, right? So it can like vibe and shit. I'm seeing a guy. He's serious about this love. He's serious about this love. And I know I kept referencing the sex so much, right? I wasn't trying to be I'm not a Cancer, but I know it's like Cancers, they're very awkward and like to always bring up sex and shit. That's all they think about is fucking and shit. I used to talk to this one Cancer chick and she was a weirdo and shit. I had to stop fucking with her because she was negative and demonic and a weirdo. And I was just like, fuck that shit. You just bringing negativity to my life. Like, I ain't going to even get into it. But anyway, I wasn't just bringing up all that, like, sexual shit up for no reason. It was because I was feeling it. The Ace of fucking Wands, passion, pound town. Giving that bitch some good pound town and shit. And he's intuitive with the shit, too. He's very deep with it, right? This is healing, nurturing pound town. I wasn't speaking out my motherfucking ass. Not just that. He feels success and happiness, and it's telling me virtue. He feels like a virtuous man, right? He's married and saying he does. That is so beautiful. Congratulations for him, right? Hopefully she treats him well, because he truly loves her, right? You know, this is showing me just a woman that's surrendered to the universe. That's all great. I wish she would have loved him equally. But you know what they say. This is its own balance. This is its own balance in itself, right? Sometimes it's not always like, okay, this is 50 and this is 50. Cool, it's a balance. Sometimes you find balance in different ways, right? You can find balance like this. A man that loves you so much, and then it's like, okay, the woman doesn't. It's not that she doesn't love you, but it's kind of just like she's been through so much where she's like, okay, I'm ready for love. So that's not like balance in the traditional way, but it balances itself out somehow in the universe, right? Now, I won't let this be long-winded. I feel like this was beautiful, and I'm going to let it carry and stay here. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. Awesome.